Chris Prophy, musically obsessed. Chris Prophy, musically obsessed with vinyl CDs and cassettes. Chris Prophy, musically obsessed. Oh yeah! Greetings from Poughkeepsie. Thanksgiving's coming, my U.S. friends. It's coming. The holidays are upon us. Now, I know not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving, but I know that we're all thankful for something, and I wanted to tie this into record collecting. I want you guys to show me 5 albums that you're thankful to have in your collection. Now, what does that mean? Maybe it was an album that was hard to find, and you finally have it in your collection. Maybe it's a grail. Maybe it's just a great album. Or it could be an album that is tied to a story, a trip that you took, friends that you met. Maybe it just makes your collection better. Maybe it's an album that's meaningful to you in some way. So show me 5 albums. They could be records, they could be CDs, they could be cassettes that you are thankful to have in your collection. All right, so here we go. The first one is the debut by the band Swa. Now, this is their album, Your Future If You Have One. Why in the world am I thankful to have this album? Because this was the first album that I bought back when I started to get into vinyl again. And it wasn't too long ago. It was only 2017. And since then, my collection has grown crazy. Not only with records that I bought, but records that I've gotten from friends as well. And this was the album that started it all. 2017. Believe that this was the first album that I bought getting back into record collecting. Another album I am thankful to have is Kiss's Off The Soundboard that was recorded in Poughkeepsie. The only concert with Mark St. John on guitar. Why is this important to me and why am I thankful to have it? Well, first of all, it's live in Poughkeepsie. I live in Poughkeepsie. Plus, when this was released, I went to Dark Side Record with my son, and we both listened to this together at Dark Side Records, and I bought it that night. So it'll always, forever be tied to that memory. So thank you to my son, Alan. That was a great night. Great album, too. Next one. I've shown this one before. Johnny Cash, Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. It's my favorite Johnny Cash album. But this one's tied to a trip. And if you've watched my channel for a while, you know the story. In college, I was in the college choir, and we traveled to Germany. And I stayed with a German family for a week. And the father of that family played this album to me, and I was blown away. He recorded onto cassette for me. I listened to it on my way back to America. And then from there, I went on a journey into Johnny Cash that, is still going strong today. But this was the album that started it all for me. Johnny Cash, Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Next one, this is just a great album. It was a grail for me for a long time. The Minutemen, Double Nickels on the Dime, took me forever to find. Happened to be on the SST the SST website a couple years ago, and it popped up. It's sort of like, the Abominable Snowman of vinyl. And I saw it, grabbed it, so happy to have this album. This is definitely a grail of mine, and it makes my collection better. Minutemen, Double Nickels on the Dime. And the last one is a Frank Sinatra album called The Man Alone. Now, why in the world am I thankful to have this album? Look at the title. And Other Songs of Rod McEwen. All right, this is the album that introduced me to Rod McEwen. I learned about him through Frank Sinatra. So he covers all tunes that were written by Rod McEwen. Pretty special for an artist as big as Frank Sinatra back in the day to devote a whole album to the music and songs and poetry of Rod McEwen. Pretty amazing. All right, so I want you guys to show me 5 albums that you're thankful for to have in your collection. And happy Thanksgiving early to everybody, all my friends, all my family. Love you guys. Everybody who watches my channel, I appreciate it so much. All right, everyone. Bye.